Yeah, the credits.
You had all this
crazy stuff that came after.
Crazy stuff. We had this other shot we were going to do. I think we talked about the other commentary. That's like, no, just cut the black.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock, man.
Boom.
Well, if anybody has forgot to mention, I'm sorry. But I don't have a bunch of notes.
You can see it coming from 2 hours away.
Yeah. I know that guy, David. Yeah, I think you know, the voice challenge was extraordinary, all for the whole year, because like we had to reanimate things and
this was so great. To honor you guys, honor the actors with the voices.
I think a lot of them pushed the fold.
There you go.
I feel so sorry. I wish I saw you were doing that. I thought, oh, crap.
This, of course, was an earlier thing where you had seen during the convention being looted by everybody.
Well, this was going to be, this was going to be the Matt Fauna
And the line just said that the scene did.
very funny.
And then again, we try to get people. There's also discussion on Fox where they said, this is the point at which people will continue to be sitting through the credits. It's basically playing this a sequel. And then they said, don't, worry about after that because they're going to get up and go. We have a little more. It was actually a very contested principle.
It was funny, but...
Oh, and that vodka, Bill Rosenthal, the creator of everybody was great.
Yeah.
He was very gracious in giving me several things over work on some we were grateful for.
You didn't have an art.
And I promised him, I said, I'll make sure you get drawn into a scene, and he said, the line would be nice.
And of course, Hank had recorded about 3 alts from that, and that was so funny that he was coming back. But by the way, David, the ethereal choral version of Spider-Pig made me rush out and buy the soundtrack on retail.
Why? I wondered why
I had to have it. Well, it was
he
meant to
declared
be
his Maggie's first word after we did that whole thing about
We did do a show where we had Maggie's first word.
After the record,
That was
it was so
15
funny.
Well, if I get my nerd explanation to that version, no one
You got a choir.
He didn't have a word, but they're
You're at it.
So from
You
their
know, I
point
did
of
the
view,
same thing after I heard that. I went out and bought it.
Why did she say sequel?
Yeah.
John Hart,
You know,
higher hour a day editing. The whole
Stealth Warrior.
staff
Man.
level,
There was a whole collection of artists we had in the trailer.
A lot of people work really hard on this film, and all they ask is for you to memorize their names.
Trey and Denise.
I want to make sure no animals were harmed during the filming of
Santa,
this
thank you for not
movie.
right behind us. Hello, Denise.
Yeah.
That's Matt Clark. And actually, a lot of animals were harmed. Human animals. Sea mortality. Many animals were ignored. The animals were ignored.
By the way, this is Nancy doing the voice of her.
These are all well-versed experts, directors, and animators.
Way back.
Raymond, thank you for Carnival.
And Elizabeth Taylor said her other first word.
God bless you. Right,
I just wanted to mention too, you see the other sequence directors, and quite a few scenes have been put out with a lot of people writing it. Many, especially Bob Anderson and Chuck Sheets, they from sequence through their entirety, but it was all worthwhile.
Neil Affleck, another Canadian. I got it done with Canadians, right? And Rob
Can you say that again?
I don't think so. That doesn't make any sense. Just play it back when you get the DVD.
Alright.
Really great to have fun. And we were lucky to get
But thanks for listening.
Gary McCarver did an amazing job. There's Dima and Rasul.
Dima and Rasul really did a wonderful job. Dima, I was just going to say, Rasul came from Disney. He had done layout on He was like a lad. Beauty and the Beast. Really, really great addition. You give a additional cinematic point of view to
Kept it all together.
He was just doing your MPN with
Claudia and I have the same birthday.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's right.
I agree. Frame is just beautiful. The color scheme, again, thought through and changed up to the very
How
last
you
minute.
doing?
It was really quite an interesting challenge.
Terrific job.
Dima had I've worked on Rugrats and Thornberrys movies that have a similar approach Simpsons does in terms of like
We talked
background
them into
or
becoming
cell
artists.
background.
Now they're over at the trailer being artists.
But
Yeah, it's worth
really the one
I got
guy
mentioned
that
Joe West too, amazing. From that whole idea of jumping the cord, you know, like in one day.
We haven't
paid any of these people? Have we paid any of these people?
Made it happen.
all the character artists.
Yeah,
Hats off.
but you know, Dave, I love you all.
Yeah.
Morning, I mean, a lot of this stuff.
What was great too is that
There's a huge amount
most of the character artists were really animators because they really fleshed out every scene.
That's the balancing
Much more so than directing the series of every scene. Really realized and fully animated.
What's a character artist? What do you call them?
Well, we have background artists doing background layout, character artists doing character layout. But our character layout is more akin to key animation. Because it's like all the people.
But otherwise, for instance, you, the director, would do key animation, somebody would do the intermediate things until the next key move? Is
No,
it?
it's more that I do those are responsible.
So what do you actually?
I just sit around.
Plays a flaming tube and
I do, because the animation sort of cuts into that time.
You know what, I saw that. I have to say too, it's been a pleasure to sequence direct in the company of greatness, you know, Rich.
See, there's a lot of people.
You're like one of my mentors, Steve, David.
It'll all be in my book, how we animate this stuff.
I think we made the right choice between
It
you
was a
and
good,
South.
it was a good time. It was really hard. Now that the hardest part is over.
One of the studios was in North Korea, one of the studios was in South
Great to be
Korea.
part of such an event like this. And what, yeah, this is.
Every single name has 20% of the ticket.
Thank you.
The completely unpredictable evolution of characters from 18 years ago. You know, we worked together for so long. I mean,
And is it true that you worked on the film 24 hours a day, animators?
That was
Definitely there were 7-day weeks.
There were 7
I must be I was dying that we weren't going to get it any place, and we finally got it in the end.
At least, yeah. We used to have this whole scene where he's feeling depressed, and Barney starts up, and like in Casablanca, meet spirits before they meet their...
Season 1 of the show was
Well, that
very
was when
hard.
I realized how nice
It
animation
was different on the movie. It was very hard.
What Maggie had like French flag, and I turned it, you had already drawn it.
So, as hard as it was, it was just amazing.
I thought that would be a great image from the film, and we need to get it out.
Our veterans,
Yeah,
and
of course.
people that we
By the way, you know, the lyrics of Real
from,
Mars
you know,
is
hired on.
incredibly bloody. We'll tear you up and stomp on you.
You know, as a director, you first talk about how we direct the artists. So the artists do more than just draw. You know, they think about
No olive oil for you.
They bring a lot to the table. Well, I think that's what makes the Simpsons pretty special. People don't understand that. People love the Simpsons so much that they invest themselves in it. These artists
I
bring
think they're in line with
something to
most
the table. It's not
animators.
just
How many people do you
us
think will be
dictating what to do. They're bringing their art.
Everybody.
Every person needs skills in
Love the animators.
what you know. I want to be like this.
You think
Well,
there's
well,
a-
well,
I agree with Fox.
They bring in something
Yeah, I think that
unexpected, like, wow, this is good.
Yeah, I'm in the crowd.
At the very end, I drink so much, so I got
It always keeps going.
At the very end of the credits, there are a lot of
Somebody brings an expanding
Now these are just
from the written word. By the way, thank you.
Just make it lovely.
We're going to be the
We had Barrow with the Kirkland, Barrow Vegas. That was a big hand to Mark Kirkland for allowing us to
I think the ultimate.
decimate the TV.
There it is.
I can't think of a better way of going out.
If people only knew we recycled this food. Thanks a lot for listening, everybody.